Previously on Survivor, the Battle of BC. 14 players journeyed into the harsh backcountry of British Columbia to compete in the greatest game ever made, Survivor.
My passion of Survivor goes way back, and it's always been a family event to watch Survivor, so it's a big deal for me to come and do this.
Once they arrived, they were divided into two tribes, Chesapeake and Leopard, and learned that they will both be living on one beach.
Okay, so I'm playing the ball game. I'm playing the ball game. Can you?
At Chesapeake, Devin immediately aligned himself with Luke and Raymond to form a three-person alliance, and then later included Matthew and Garrett to ensure that the males on this tribe would have majority.
The three guys would vote for Jessica, and the two, me and Luke, would vote for Zion, just to split the vote.
At Leopard, the three younger males, Austin, Nolan, and Adam, also aligned, and they decided that Jamie would be their first target.
If we go Jamie first, then we should go Guy next.
Leopard wins reward! Even though paranoia was brewing, the members of Leopard managed to win a clue to their tribe's hidden immunity idol.
Yeah, someone did find the idol. Amos just sort of found it wrapped in a American flag.
Amos found the idol in full view of his tribemates, so they decided to trick the opposing Chesapeake tribe by planting a fake one near their side of the camp. At the immunity challenge, Jessica led her tribe to victory, sending Leopard to the first tribal council of the season.
I think the blame 60% on Jamie and then 20% on me and 20% on Craig.
Back at camp, Amos sensed that the three younger males were all working together, so he grabbed the three outsiders, Jamie, Craig, and Natasha, to send one of the three males packing.
Well, Nolan has been foolish since the moment he got here. Planning an upset, so I'm either going to go down in flames or up in glory, so we'll see.
However, Natasha was having serious doubts about the plan, and after Austin reeled her in as the fourth member of his alliance, Natasha was convinced to let Jamie go.
It's up to you, it's your own decision, right? If there is someone else that you want to go home, let someone know, I don't know.
At tribal council, Amos's plan fell apart when Jamie was sent home in a 6-1 vote, leaving him and Craig at the bottom of their tribe.
Jamie, the tribe has spoken.
Will this alliance of Austin, Nolan, Adam, and Natasha hold true? Or will Amos and Craig find a way to slip through the cracks? Well, hopefully this brings your tribe together for the next challenge. Guys can all head off back to camp. And how will the two girls of Chesapeake, Jessica and Zion, manage their way out of the sticky situation they're in when every other guy on their tribe is secretly lying to them?
I just hope that they see me and Zion as competitors and don't vote us out first and second. So
13 remain. Who will be voted out next?
It's so cold, like none of your feet are hurt.
Ooh, look at that.
Yes, girl.
It feels really good to win our first immunity challenge, especially since we were dragging a little bit behind, so it was really nerve-wracking, but we pulled through and we're really happy to not have to vote the first person out.
Oh yeah.
How many did you get?
I got 2.
Got 4.
Devin, Raymond, and Jessica, those were the key roles in the whole thing, and they executed, so couldn't be happier now.
Test the waters of the water. Are we swimming? We're swimming.
So Jessica brought the idea of skinny dipping. Yeah, I mean, if the whole tribe's doing it, I sort of can't afford not to. And you know, look, this is summer 2017. It's all about experiences.
Bonding time?
Yeah, I don't know if I should take this off.
Right now it seems like that's probably a 99% chance that's gonna happen, that we will go skinny dipping. Yeah, I'm not really interested in having anybody there to skinny dip with, particularly since showmances usually get targeted, so I'm definitely gonna keep it professional here.
We got a little practice earlier by going
Exactly,
into the water.
see?
We're probably more used to it because
We were prepping.
our tribe actually went into the cold water.
I would for sure go skinny dipping if that was something the group was getting into. I like everybody. I have a fiance, so there's no attraction for anybody. It would just be in good fun if we went skinny dipping.
We've been in the cold water before, so I feel like we're all good. We live in the water, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Unfortunately, we're not skinny dipping later. We were going to if the water was warmer, but we'll probably, as a tribe, kind of hang out by the water and see what happens. So.
I think we should take over their side.
I think so.
Yeah, let's like switch it. Let's
switch the car.
It's part of the game. It was a twist.
So what has changed since this morning regarding my position in the game? I think that I'm still a little bit worried, but I'm not as nervous about being on the bottom. I think that I can trust my alliance.
All we need is numbers. We just need numbers. And I honestly, I believe that Devin's going to be loyal to us. Because I said that if we're together and if you want to be with us, we need at least one more person to make it a majority. Yeah.
I believe that my true alliance, the people that I'm loyal to, and the people that are loyal to me, are Jessica and Devin, for sure. And we're trying to get Matt into our alliance.
What do you think? Luke and Raymond are super strong.
Yeah.
I feel like they're stuck like glue too. They're gonna be together.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think honestly, if we pull Matt,
yeah,
I think he's gonna go wherever we go.
Yeah.
You think? You
okay.
feel?
I know.
Because I feel like at the beginning he was but then now he's following us around.
Yeah,
so I feel like if we tell him, say, hey, what do you think?
And tell or bring Devin along so that he knows that we're the majority, that we have the numbers.
Yeah.
Because if he just thinks it's the two of us, and then he's gonna be like, what? I'm gonna go with the guys.
Yeah.
My closest ally right now would be Zion. I would never vote for Zion to save my lives because me and her are both loyal players, and I would never backstab her.
Definitely, but we'll have a conversation later. Because I was like, well, me and Zion wanted to talk to you at the same time, but she wanted to do it special. So.
Did you say, or did you say anything about the other guys thinking one of us? That's just what I'm hearing.
Yeah, me too.
Because that's the easy road, but that's not the wise road.
Exactly.
Because that's just anybody could do that.
Honestly, it's a tie between Jessica and Devin. I trust them. But again, this is Survivor. You really can't trust anybody. Anyone can turn your backs on you.
But your gut, you feel like you trust them?
At first I felt like I trusted Luke and Raymond more, but now it's I'm switching. But it's
and I feel like it'd be a little bit dangerous to play both sides.
Yeah.
They're gonna find out.
So it's you need to pick one or the other.
The fact that there's 5 guys kind of worries me, but I hope I have a strong enough 4. Me and Zion are also listening to what Raymond and Luke have to say because they're connected at the hip, and so me and Zion are kind of the swing vote, whether we realize it or not. So I think if us two stick together, it'll work out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you want to go find them or wait till they come back and then kind of pull them?
Well, maybe wait, because if we go find them, there's other guys.
Yeah, okay. We'll just wait until they come back and then we'll,
It's definitely a possibility that Matt and even Devin could be hiding something because I know that the guys tend to go off by themselves and me and Jessica are kind of just left. But hopefully I can trust them because that's all I can really do. Otherwise, Jessica and I are screwed.
Where's Shira to announce it?
Okay.
Is it Jamie?
Oh my gosh. Guys are monsters.
So my opinion on Jamie being voted out first, technically she was the easy vote because Garrett was saying how they were literally saying it to her face that she was a target, which in my opinion is not cool. If anything, that's kind of rude, but it is the game, so that's what I think about it.
Hey.
Yo.
How'd it go?
Good job for crossing it right.
Yeah.
I like Survivor. Tribal Council went according to plan. I did say that Jamie was gonna go out. She wasn't wearing an orange shirt. She was probably, nah, she was a nice person, but someone had to go, right?
My initial plan was not to vote off Jamie, but people were being really shady, feeding a lot of bull crap, so I kind of knew.
Where's the sun? How long do you think till the next challenge?
20 minutes.
20? 20? That's so soon.
I know. You know, you got to pick up the pieces. I think that me and Craig may be on the bottom, so we got to try to figure out how to climb our way out.
Going Craig. That's not supposed to making across the board.
Tribal Council was stressful, but not as stressful as it was with all the alliances and stuff like that building up to it. I ended up voting for Jamie, which I feel kind of sick in my stomach about.
Are you gonna go in the water later? It gets hot enough? Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what my plans are moving forward yet, but I have kind of a general idea of how the game works now. It didn't have as much Survivor aspects as I was expecting, such as building a fire and shelter and hunting for food and that sort of thing. Yeah, I was thinking of more of an intense cadet exercise. That was what my thoughts were going into it, and it's completely not exactly like that, except we don't have much food at all.
So what is it? It's like, I can whistle. Mockingjay?
Oh yeah. So right now on my mind, I'm not so much thinking about moving forward as in like not letting my hunger get to my head or the lack of sleep. But it is really fun and pretty cool having conversations with different people and stuff about like how their like life is and just kind of different life experiences. So that's been like one of my favorite parts about this game so far.
Since this is my first Survivor experience, I found it pretty cool. It's pretty rough sleeping outside. Tribal Council went well. I didn't expect to get voted out, but I thought I'd have a few votes.
Go in the water really quick and then come back out and you'll be like,
feet were freezing.
Just go for like 3 seconds. I'll do it after.
Okay, I'll do it. Since last night, I've been getting like symptoms of sore throat, like swelling throat, and like a headache. I might be a little sick or something, so they might think that as a disadvantage.
What's the advantage to rehiding the idol?
So they think they found the idol, and then they'll play it, and it's not an actual idol. Adam's name's been going through has been put on the bus a lot because he's weaker now because he's like sick or something, or his strep throat or something like that.
Yeah, can I steal some?
My target would be probably Adam, but I don't know if anybody else wants to go with it. He's been sick. He doesn't do anything but lay around camp. And he's been kind of a sourpuss about a lot of stuff, so.
The water is so cold.
It hasn't really crossed my mind that Adam might be pretending to be sick. Doesn't seem like a very good strategy to stay out of the conversation with people. I feel like you need to be making these bonds with people if you want to stay around. That's probably partly why his name has come up, even though it doesn't look like he's going home. It's gotten his name into the conversation for who to vote out.
Oh, we need duct tape.
We're here. We'll just take our whole bag apart. It just fell apart.
Adam's like our #1 concern. I mean, he doesn't do anything. He just lays there and does nothing, and sometimes you kind of have to poke him to see if he's still alive, but I mean, he's just, I don't know. I just personally don't like the guy, so I just would rather not play with him. He hasn't said like 2 words to me the entire time we've been here, so like, I could care less if he goes home. I would like for him to go home, so.
We should make another one too.
Just leave like big
I just feel like
I know Adam wants me and Craig out. Nolan's come to me and said that he wants Adam out next, which I don't fully believe. Hopefully things work out, and I know they don't have an idol, so I'm not even worried about them playing one.
just make a total new rule. You can switch up the game at this point in the game if you make it, right? Like this.
That's my target personally, but I think to keep the target off me, I may have to just go with it and let Austin or Nolan go, which is fine. Any of them really is fine with me, as long as it ain't me.
The king.
That's okay. I have an idea for Nick. Just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah.
The king. You know what? I like that. The king of Cleveland.
Winning immunity today felt awesome. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm someone that when I watch Survivor, like on tape or whatever, I'll fast forward the challenges. Like I'm that guy. So I didn't expect to care that much about this aspect of the game, the challenges. But no, that was awesome.
Do we need 5, or do we just want to stay with 4?
My general strategy is kind of just like, I don't want to seem like the really schemy guy that's always trying to like blindside people or make alliances and all that. I kind of want to just be the pretty girl on the side that gets asked out, so to speak. And I think I accomplished that decently well.
Yeah, I guess that's what feeling out. Like just have like non-game conversations with people and just feel like what you think is cool. Essentially, that's what I'm just trying to do.
Yeah.
Because this is a long. You know, it's only a few days. Like it's kind of a long game, so to speak. So.
I think like this is like the first like strategical game conversation.
This morning, I think I just got to have a lot more conversations and really, you know, get people I think to trust me and to come to me. Essentially, my whole pretty girl at the bar, brushing her hair, and kind of like trying to get people to approach her and all that social game. It's kind of continuing.
Hey girl.
Hey girl.
We wanted to see. So we're good. Okay. Yep.
What about
But yeah. He's like, no, he's like, yeah. But
Okay,
he's
we'll
not.
talk about it
He's not good at skipping rocks with us, so he's not sure if he can hang with us. But
do you know where the other employees went?
no.
Okay, they just went that way.
Okay. That's fine.
Thanks for telling me that.
I appreciate it. Yeah, when we were looking at the confessional booth, like Jessica came up to me and Devin, and she said, I think you two plus me and Zion feel like we're in a majority. And we just said, yeah, we were just playing along.
Yeah.
We agree with her. And I immediately
So
told
she's trying to get me, you, and you out.
That's what I was trying to tell you. She's trying to get up to
She's so shady.
Yeah.
So after Jessica pulled me over, I was alone with her, and so then I returned to the group of 4 guys because I didn't, again, want to seem distrustworthy of them, like I was spending too much time with Jessica. They seemed solid. I think that we're all on the same page in terms of getting a girl out first, and I am as well. So far so good.
Like 100% trust you guys. Just
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. They're just too sketchy. Too sketchy.
They haven't talked
No game
to game to me
whatsoever.
at all. They
Yeah.
haven't talked game to me at all.
No, I slept next to her the entire night. She's just like talking
She went
about
straight to
random
sleep.
stuff. Yeah.
She went straight to
Yeah.
sleep. So the plan right now is me, Garrett, and Devin. We're gonna go vote for Jessica, while Matt and Luke, they go and vote for Zion.
Yeah, she could like easily try to convince us that we.
Yeah.
As I'm pretty good at like putting on a show. For
Yeah,
them.
that's good.
Yeah.
I trust Jessica the least.
On our tribe, she's kind of running the show without saying it to us. I believe it is too early to make alternative strategies right at this point because we just the 5 of us bonded like a few moments ago.
I'm sensing that I'm getting some Parvati vibes from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she talked game to you guys, right?
She just pulled me up and she's like, hey, like I want, like I'm down to like be with you guys and like, find the forks and get this going and all that.
Like she's trying to make an alliance with us.
Yeah. I think almost everyone on my tribe has approached me with the idea of making an alliance, which is really beautiful. I've been able to be in the middle of conversations. A lot of the things on my checklist of things I wanted to do in Survivor so far, I've executed. But again, I just think that, again, from my perspective, like it's in my best interest to keep this tribe strong and people that have been solid with me from day one. So I'm unchanged.
I'm down too. Yeah. When we head back, we should go like in 3 or 2. So that we all don't go together and they see us coming out there, because then they're gonna get suspicious, right?
For sure.
So, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of chess pieces, but it's really fun. Like this has been a really fun thing. Like this is so much better than like chess or like any game. Like there's just so many moving pieces. Essentially, that's the game for me right now, is managing the information flow to make it seem like I'm still trustworthy to as deeply and to as many people as possible without going over the deep end of being just like a total rat. So we'll see how I do.
My brother has, I have a little brother who's, how old is he now? 10? 9 or 10? He's going to grade 5. And he's handicapped. He's in a wheelchair. He's like just physically handicapped. They don't know what it is. There's only or they do know what it is, but there's only 12 cases in the world with this disease or something. I have no idea. My parents didn't say anything. And then the doctors like put him to sleep for too long, so his feet are like this pretty much, so he can't walk. So like we're okay with it, like, right? So yeah, pretty cool. He's an awesome brother. So. I really enjoy Survivor. I watch the American Survivor. I've actually watched Dre's Survivor too. I just searched it up on Facebook and YouTube. I watched the first season, or the latest season, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm into that kind of thing, and yeah, I have a good chance to win. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna jump in?
Yeah.
Awesome. And we'll have a few more crackers, because
Nolan is my number 1 on this side. The problem is Amos has an idol, so I'm not really sure what to do. We're either gonna go for Craig and get Amos on our side so we can get the idol on our side, because Nolan and I want that, or should we get Craig and backstab him but I have no idea, or Amos, and without him knowing, but he would play his idol, and then I feel like I would get screwed, or Nolan. You never know, Nolan could be screwing me, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. I mean, it's a very lonely week because you can't talk to anybody, but it was a pretty cool experience.
Yeah.
Just to like learn how things work.
So like no cell phones.
Something like that. You can, yeah, I mean, you can have those and stuff, but I mean, like as far as like having people to talk to.
Yeah. I'm fine with being out here. I have good outdoor experience. I've done a lot of hiking, a lot of hunting. Not eating a lot is definitely a change, but I think that's just from going from living with a grocery store right beside me to being out here. But I'm getting used to it. Feel good though. I feel like I'm doing better than a lot of the other survivors.
You found that one over there? You didn't like find it closer? No, it was really right there, like sticking out. I was like walking over. It almost looked like somebody picked the rock up or whatever.
Just okay. My thoughts of the tribe was a little bit more divided than I originally thought. I feel like Austin may have a little bit of a vendetta against me. I feel like he kind of wants to be the alpha male, and having 2 alpha males going head to head doesn't always end well.
So I think that I'm gonna have to start doing some talking, maybe pull out a big blindside coming up.
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me at this point.
Like I wanna play a game. Like I'll play with you if you want. Like it's up to you. Yeah.
Like probably whatever at this point.
Well, Nolan and I is us two. We have a buddy system going on. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna try to do some sneaky game moves now. If it does come to a point, like yeah, we're gonna have to make a move. And honestly, I don't want it to be us two. And you have the idol, so we want to save that too. I don't think Amos is playing me. I think we have a good bond. I like him, but I might be the one flip-flopping. I'm gonna try to play both sides, and I don't think anybody else's strategy is gonna be like that. So yeah, I'm
down for whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm down. I just want to make it to merge, and I'm pretty sure you want to make it to merge too. So be down with that. We're just gonna try to win. That's our goal, is to win, so we can all make the merge, and then it'll be good.
But I mean, because Adam was moving a log around, so it's gotta be in or under a log.
Yeah, that's probably what the clue said.
Why would you move a log for fun?
I'm glad Garrett's there on the other side, though.
Yeah.
Watching that, trying to get some info.
They're probably not telling him anything.
Oh yeah. Just like you know. Yeah. Just a distraction. It's under a rock.
No,
we might as well
look.
look. I mean, we have
Yeah.
yeah. You guys look, but I'll join Garrett over there just to make sure that there's no shenanigans over there. Has some good coverage in case they do start looking. Alright? That's kind of fun. The water skip box.
Anything in my pants for Hey Zion, do you want to go to the bathroom?
Our team actually just found the community, but it was actually the girls, Jessica and Zion. They found it like under a log with like an American flag and a note attached. Luckily, Luke saw it.
From my perspective, I saw Jessica like shove something into her pants. Like I thought it was just a rock, and it was like a thing that she was just doing to make it seem like she had an idol. But then Luke tells me that she actually did find it. That there was like an American flag and a note and everything, and so that was interesting. That kind of throws a wrinkle into our plans a little bit. All of us? Just as I come over?
Just me and Zion. It's a girl thing? It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl thing.
Yeah.
And then she immediately grabbed the sign and says, "Let's go to the bathroom," which I don't think was a good move. I mean, she just takes her right away. When the five of us are just left, they're like, okay.
They think they're slick, right? They put in their pockets right away, and they asked to go to the washroom. And we were like, oh, we'll come with you like we did last time. But they were like, no, just us, which is kind of obvious that you have it.
It's in my pants somewhere. Can you grab it? It says, congratulations on finally hitting immunity. With this immunity, you hold the most powerful tool. This? Keep reading. Okay. In this game, you must play this idol when Daliret gives the announcement that it is safe to do so. Before the votes are read, you can play the idol, and all those cast against you are negated. Please get up until the final 6. Okay, so I wonder if it's the flag or this.
Unless someone already found it and like just left it there.
When we went to the other tribe's side, we found an American flag with a rock and a note in it right beside a log where the orange team was looking, we think, for the hidden immunity idol. There was nothing in it. We're assuming that the necklace was already found and they just put it as a decoy.
I have a feeling that the orange team already took it.
Did you find it perfectly wrapped up?
Yeah. Like, well, not perfectly, but it was just right beside the log. And that's where they were looking.
Yeah, okay.
So I have a feeling they already have it.
Okay. Well, let's just go look and see.
And see where we were.
Yeah. Zion found the American flag wrapped around a rock with a clue in it, but we didn't know if that's the clue, if there's a piece missing. And so I hurried up and shoved that in my pocket, and then we just walked off and read it. Should we put this back? In the off chance that they're like, oh, they found it.
What do we want to tell our team though? That we don't have it?
We thought it was just a rock. We honestly thought that was the idol, but we're like, how would they have a rock? It could be any rock. So I guess everyone thought I had the idol and didn't share it with them, so that was kind of worrisome to me that I didn't want to go home with a fake idol in my pocket. Okay, can I talk to you guys? I feel like... Okay, so when we found the idol, this is all we... Oh.
I still haven't seen it, yeah.
I know, I'm trying to get it on my back. Hold on. Okay, so we found it wrapped in this.
Yeah.
Okay, we have not found the Canadian one yet. Okay, so
we have a feeling there's 2.
Yeah, obviously.
So we found it wrapped in this behind the camp, buried with, or underneath the log with this wrapped inside of it. And this is it, I swear. So this is what we found.
Yeah.
A rock and this note. And we found it wrapped like this, underneath the log.
Is there anything on the rock?
Yeah.
So I told the entire tribe that. I showed them what I found, how I found it, and how I don't think that it's the real idol. And I don't think it is, because why would a rock be an idol? And I don't think the American flag is the idol, because that's too big. So I think it was a necklace of some sort that the other tribe put the rock in to kind of throw us off, or the rock was there to weigh the flag down.
So I think that is the idol, because it says you found the idol.
Well,
it says you didn't find a part of it. It says you found the idol.
Yeah, they found the idol, yeah.
I don't think this is it.
I think it is, actually.
Because why would
it's the theme of the season.
Why would Orange Tribe believe it, though?
Huh?
We found it like right where we were.
They didn't look there.
But Adam was rolling it around like this.
I don't think he saw it.
It was so.
Wait, was it wrapped around this?
It was wrapped like this.
Then this has to be the idol. It's possible, but it is just a rock, and that's what's sick.
Because this is really light, right?
I'm not thinking this. I'm thinking this. My opinion on Jessica, I honestly, I don't like her. I don't like Jessica at all. She's manipulative for sure. You're your homie, my sister Jessica, you know, like my old brothers and sisters and the team. She's a cake, but you're just too much of a threat right now, and it's better to get you out of here.
It was like this. It was wrapped like.
Then there has to be another one.
It was wrapped like this.
Well, we can try to find it.
And it was wrapped together
to be sure
like this.
That this, in fact, is the idol.
Yeah.
So, but I can tell you it's not by the confessional thing, because I looked.
Okay.
Just the fact that when they found the clue, the American flag, they booked it right away just around Zion, and they just didn't bother to tell us. So that's a little sketchy, and we just definitely don't like that at all. We just don't trust any of the girls at this point.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just scared that they found the second one.
What's the... Yeah, if we think they find the second one, that's more problematic then, because then one of us would be going.
Yeah, unless we pretend to be.
I mean, what's the advantage of throwing it though, right?
So we can just get rid of one.
What I'm gonna try to do is that for the next challenge, I told the guys I might bomb the challenge just so that we can get Jessica. I just don't want her in anymore. Yes, I'm planning on throwing the challenge to get Jessica.
As long as we have our core 5 going into the merge, we'll be fine.
I think so. We can make some connections on their side.
So yeah, you guys
you guys messed up. You guys should have just told us straight up how we have it and we'll use it as a team. But I guess it's just the boys right now, you know? It's Saturday right now. Saturday is for the boys. In this game, they just need to be gone.
As you all already know, because this is the one rule twist, Leopard voted off Jamie at the last tribal council.
How could you?
Alright, initial thoughts. Luke, what do you think of other tribes voting out Jamie?
Well, we kind of expected it, so we knew it would happen, so it's not really a shock.
Jessica, they voted out a girl. The girls are already down to 3. Do you feel worried?
No. I'm not on their tribe.
Alright.
We got 2 still. We got it.
Awesome. Natasha, how does it feel being the only girl now in your tribe?
Lonely.
What did you say?
Lonely.
Alright, well, Raymond, I need the paddle back. In a bit, bud. Immunity is back up for grabs. In this challenge, 3 of you will be tied together at the wrist. The other 3 must help those players untie themselves from those knots and then link together, cross the river, and grab a lid. Once you guys grab the lid, you must put your hand on it for 5 seconds. After those 5 seconds, one person can grab the lid, you guys run across the river, put it on your mat, and then after that, one by one person can go out behind the tents and grab one of 6 items that is hidden over there in the forest. Once you have all 6 items, one person must start throwing items into the green container. Once all 6 items have been thrown into the green container, your tribe wins immunity. Chesapeake, you have 7 players. Who are you going to sit out, keeping in mind that you cannot sit out players in back-to-back challenges? Devin will sit out, okay? Thank you. I'll give you all a few minutes to strategize, then we'll get started.
Jessica has found the wrapping of an immunity idol. There's talk of possibly throwing it in order to flush the idol before we get a mix-up. So we're gonna stick together. We're gonna split the vote, and we're gonna target the girls and try and survive the first tribal council.
All right, on Chesapeake we have Matthew, Garrett, and Luke who are tied up. On Leopard we have Austin, Adam, and Nolan who have been tied up. Okay, everyone ready? Survivors ready! Go! Let's go, Pink! We have Zion and Raymond who have been able to untie their players. Raymond is struggling, picking out Garrett's tie. Amos is struggling, picking out Austin's tie. Need help? Adam and Nolan are linked together ridiculously. Matthew takes a hard fall. Austin takes a hard fall. Natasha has lost her shoe. Hurry up. Pick it up, Natasha! Go!
Oh, you came out that way, bless his heart. We got food! Sure that's ours.
That is not.
Film it.
No, Luke, you have to wait for Raymond to come back.
Took the water tank. There's a compass right at the left side.
Film what he brought back instead.
Water tank. Yo, can you eat someone's food?
Yeah!
Where's the exit?
Grab the compass. I got the compass. Yeah. Go. Grab the knife, somebody has to get the soldier now. Grab anything.
Run, Ray!
Go. Grab anything.
I've got the whistle. Someone needs to get the soldier. Come on, Ray! Soldier!
Take your time, Raymond.
Come on, Ray!
Hey, what do we got? No, this is Amos. What do we need? Hey. What do we got?
Raymond, you have no items. You gotta push it. Your team is waiting for you. This whole area back here? It could be anywhere back here. Anywhere back here. Like up here too?
Huh?
Can I?
Yeah, I can't find one.
It's okay, it's okay.
Alright, Raymond has tapped out. Garrett is off looking for the first item for Chesapeake.
Oh man, I couldn't find anything.
Go, Greg!
No, he gets personnel and he couldn't feel anything. It's probably hidden in different places. Not the same thing. But I mean, there's literally still. Well, when I thought when we came around here, I thought
can too for Chesapeake.
Yes.
When you came up with that, I was like, oh, special one.
Nice.
Congrats to you, Pard. You have won. Here you go. Alright, unfortunately, Chesapeake, you guys have to go to Tribal Council. You guys can head back to camp. See you all later.
Good job, you guys. Alright, so we're doing the challenge and we're in the first part and I'm untying Austin's things and my tooth came out. So now I have no tooth. So I gotta play the rest of this game with a missing tooth. It just broke right out. So just know this challenge cost me my tooth. So I'm gonna look funny for the rest of this game. I can't even talk. But we ended up winning, which is great because I didn't want to really have to see what's going on at Tribal Council. Hopefully this win boosts our morale, gives us a little bit more time to kind of intermingle and create new alliances because one of my allies went home last time. So I do, I fix it if I can.
Your dentist is going to be like, so what did you do?
I was untying the guy in the woods.
That's what I thought.
Probably all in like.
Maybe all in different locations, yeah. Because they went through the same place they went through it and nothing there.
But I would, like someone said, did they like pick up the duplicate and like toss it?
That's what I'm thinking, like, yeah. That's
that'd be pretty,
something I would do.
The canteen, it was kind of just like lying there.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So in the challenge, we got to the map first, but unfortunately, Luke, Raymond, well, most of us couldn't really find anything when the other tribe got all 6 before we could even find one. And then by the time I found one, when I swapped in, they pretty much won the challenge, so that was really frustrating. Obviously, it's no one's fault, no one's to blame, it's just how things turned out.
When you came from around the tent, I knew you didn't have anything. I'm like, why is he going from home?
Did you see the sandwich?
I did.
Okay. You should just. It would have been funny if you ran out just eating the sandwich. Free protein.
The challenge today was kind of fun and suckish at the same time. I'm always nervous going to Tribal Council, but I think with a little luck and a little persuasion, I can scoot past this person. Because no matter what Luke and Raymond say,
They said Garrett too.
yeah. But no matter what Garrett, Raymond, and Luke think, as long as us 4 right here, it doesn't matter. The first vote out would suck ass. Consensus still is Garrett. I'm hoping that it stays Garrett and not me. So that's my vote.
They think one of us is on their side. Or else they're for sure going to use it.
Yeah, whoever they talk to, definitely pretend to agree, and then they'll think they have the numbers.
What I can do is I'll talk. Have they talked to you?
No, they're just to each other.
Yeah.
They're definitely like alliance together.
So the thing is, if none of us talks to them, they're gonna use the new title for sure. Right?
Oh yeah.
We gotta blindside them. So like, like we'll talk about it later, but one of us like has to go talk to them, convince them that we're on their side, but really we're grinding their
We're
gears.
just getting
you know?
info.
Yeah, exactly. Right now I'm still just a little bit nervous. Nerves are finally starting to get to me. We still got our core tight for 5-man core, but it's just like Jessica designed. They're too sneaky, they're too manipulative. Like it's getting to me for sure, and like it's getting on my nerves. And it's just pissing me off. At this point, I just want to see how things roll, how the pieces just go together.
Right, you want to know where you stand for sure. And that first vote is going to tell it. So like going to it is not that.
That first vote is going to tell us who's the loyal ones.
Yeah.
And which ones we're going to. Okay? We're planning to take all 5 all the way to the merge, all the way to the final 5, and bring in Adam afterwards. That's the plan right now for numbers. But for this tribal council, that's our plan. And hopefully things go by smoothly, just like how it's been so far.
Whichever girl doesn't go home, I think we can pull in as support. Have that'd be like a solid
Yeah.
majority. I'm assuming it's going to be Zion, which is good because I think she's more trustworthy. You know, and just more like a safe, like less combustible player.
My personal preference is that whoever doesn't get voted out tonight, which I imagine is going to be Zion, unless idle shenanigans occur, that we can pull Zion in and have like a new majority. I like the idea of working with Zion. I think that she just has a lot of, she's smart, and she has some good connections with people on the other side.
Well, I'm down for Plan A. Hopefully all 5 guys are down for Plan A. They really seem like it. Like, it's just so easy and so like, yeah, it's a shit. It makes sense. Like, we can't trust Jessica. She was sketch about the finding the idol. There's that random. Even if it wasn't wrong, exactly.
You know, it's bittersweet in a way because I really like Jessica. I think that she really has a positive attitude and she's made camp life better. It's also bittersweet because I feel like a good alliance with Zion, and I know this is going to hurt the trust a bit, and I try to think of ways I can kind of like let her know ahead of time, but just with that whole idol dynamic, I really don't know. So I feel like I will have to blindside her as well with this decision, and then try to just pick up the pieces afterwards.
Man, I cannot wait for this first trial to be done. Like, even if it's me, just so I can like get out of this paranoia. But who knows, man? But like I said, I feel good. the game is afflicted. Yeah.
In like the actual show Survivor, like they always find it
Yeah, they always find it
along
on,
like
a path.
along a path.
It's weird we don't have
And
females.
And it's like a unique log retreat.
Honestly, I trust my alliance. I would say maybe 10% chance that I'm going home. If something goes wrong, it honestly could be any one of the guys. I trust all of them equally the same. I feel like we're solid.
That seems like a decent spot.
I'd prefer Jessica to go home, but either way, both of them are going no matter what. So our plan is still in effect. We should be good.
Yeah, I don't see it here.
Well, if it's a flag.
Like, it's red and white, so it should stand out pretty easily.
My tribe was concerned about me having the idol that we found, or the fake idol that we found, or the remnants of an idol that was found. They were concerned that I didn't share with them what it was, because I kind of just put it in my pants and then ran. But once I showed them that it wasn't really an idol, that they kind of calmed down.
I'm leaning towards across the river.
We're looking for a Canadian flag wrapped with something inside. So we're hoping that they put 2 flags on either side, or 1 flag on each side. So that's our plan, to look for it when no one's around.
No, there's nothing there.
Do you want to go across the water?
Yeah, I feel like it's not here.
Are we going through the land though? Or are we crossing the water?
Nah, it's too cold.
All
It's
right.
just...
Nada.
I'm putting my American life in your hand right now. We knew that the first one was in an American flag, so we're like, okay, we gotta look for the Canadian flag. So I just looked over here, was just looking, and I saw this rock, or this log here, and
Lo and behold, the pretty sweet Canadian flag was rolled up under here with a hidden immunity idol necklace in it.
Wad it up like this. No way. Wad it back like this. Like that.
Yeah. This is between us, and I swear to God. Like, I'm putting my American life in it right now. I have it in my possession, so depending on what Zion says, I trust her. I'm going to play it, so I hope that I can really trust her, and then we'll go from there. So whatever she says, if she doesn't get a good vibe, I'm playing it tonight, because I'd rather play it and not have it and show them that I'm not messing around than go home with an idol in my bra. So we can like change the game at this point. You realize that, right?
Okay, I wanna talk to Devin first. I wanna see if I can trust him. Cause
if you can trust him,
if I can trust him, like we'll play it by ear. But if we can't, just play it.
When I found the idol, knowing I had a chance of going home, I broke down and cried. And I'm gonna cry again, damn it. Because as an American in this game, I mean, it's not America versus Canada. Well, it is, but like coming from so far to go home second would suck. But I'm not going home tonight, so, or this round anyway, so I can say that for sure. You might want to turn this off for when I'm gonna put this in my bra, and I don't know if you want to see that on camera.
That's pretty epic though. Going through that.
Some of them are like toppling over.
I really like Zion. It sucks that she's going to be a part of the targeting here, but like her association with Jessica, who's just being sketchy, us guys got to stick together to survive. So I hope Jessica doesn't have the immunity idol and Zion stays alive, and we can work with her going forward.
I can reach from a Canadian citizen, right? Yeah. Because I lost my passport. What? You're serious?
It would most benefit my game to get rid of Jessica. She's a wild card to everybody. Getting rid of her would solidify alliances and make us stronger going forward.
Huh? Oh, additive. I was like, why did she say adjectives are
It's
attractions?
from Chipotle.
Oh, I was like, your shirt makes 0 sense right now.
I like where I'm sitting right now. I'm playing the guy on my tribe who's gonna go home first, and so the other tribe is talking to me, but I don't get the sense that I'm even remotely a target. So I like where I am, and I'm gonna continue to play in the middle and try and get all the information and hopefully use the powers within the game to bamboozle some people.
So, as I was walking back, I was just like, who are you voting for? I was gonna take consensus that would help us.
I'm the target.
Yeah. So, like, I just wanted to let you know, but obviously we're still behind. Yeah, sure. There's nothing to worry about.
100%.
That's good. I'm glad you told us this.
Yes,
This.
give me the eye. You got my back?
Yeah.
Yes, I got your back.
I
You
got
got my
your
back?
back. Got your back.
Glasses, let's go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You got my back? The guys just told me that the women are putting my name out there to vote against me, and they're all nodding and agreeing. But we had plan A to vote out Jessica, split the vote on Jessica and Zion, so I gotta trust them, I guess.
And like I said earlier, I don't know if everybody was here, but like after the merge, I could definitely get Adam's numbers. So yeah.
I'm not comfortable with my name being thrown out there at all. My thoughts coming into this tribal council is I could be bamboozled by any one of these people. They're all telling me what I need to hear, but I'm still the name being thrown out there.
I just need something.
You have nothing to worry about. Like your final thoughts.
It's a to be the first person voted out.
Yeah, it is. But like, do you trust us? Because like I trust you.
Well, I don't know. There's been some times where I've walked up to the group and you guys have started walking away.
Really?
Yeah, like
But
just by the orange tribe speech. Just
that wasn't intentional though. Like that was just.
How safe do I feel? I
feel like I can trust Devin. Raymond is super cheery towards me. I feel like there's a bond there, but he could be playing me. He's a veteran, so he could be playing me. I feel like I trust Luke the least.
You're in a good spot, like to get to the final 5, us 5, and then
Not if the whole other tribe thinks I'm like just playing all sides.
If I want to 100% guarantee my safety, I could just go to the girls and change my vote here. I'm hearing you girls actually.
Yeah?
What are you?
I'm hearing you.
So
what do we do?
So let's not be a minority here, right?
Let's not. Who do you trust? Because we need one more person.
Not if the guys are splitting their votes to flush the supposed idol. And I'm the third vote on the split.
Okay.
So if I were to jump ship and roll with you girls, we could choose any guy.
That's so true.
I'm not comfortable with my name being thrown out there at all. So I've gone to the girls and asked to vote with them. Whether I actually do that, I haven't decided yet, but I thought it was important to at least try and win them over as early as I could. The game plan was to split the vote. It's 3 for Jessica, 2
Like
for
that was the name.
Yeah. And I was in the 3, so me jumping ship changes everything.
Just that. Okay, so. Sorry. The plan is. Okay,
I don't want to be. I'll do whatever.
He's saying that they're saying us.
Right, 100%.
Yeah, so he's willing to vote whatever we want. So
who do you want?
I think I trust Luke.
Okay.
the plan heading into this tribal council is me, Jessica, and Garrett will vote Luke because Garrett wants to save himself and we want to save ourselves, so we're coming together.
They were a twosome before we were a twosome. Raymond and Luke, I feel.
So let's split that up. Let's split that up.
Okay. It's fine with me.
Easy.
As far as I'm aware, it's 3 votes me, 2 votes Zion, and then me and Zion are gonna vote whoever. But Garrett doesn't want to go home, and so us 3 are going to blindside Luke and send his ass back in.
I don't want to be part of this too. I don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
Let's do it this way, and I'll just lie to them.
Now I'm like.
But we have to go. We have to go along with the plan. You have to go along with the plan.
So
for sure.
let's lock in Luke, and I'll go back there right now and just play like the dead man walking who actually thinks he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And then I'm
Luke?
voting with you
Okay,
guys.
I'm voting.
Okay.
Okay.
And if your idol's real, don't play.
Luke.
The 3 of us out.
Okay.
Trump.
Okay. Yeah, because no matter, unless they do 3-1, but that's stupid.
No, I mean I have walked off for a while here, so they might be.
I would. You go.
Okay.
Go.
Thanks, ladies.
I've never been so paranoid in my life. I'm sort of the swing boat here, but I might also just be the bamboozled castaway, right? So I'm not comfortable at all.
Honestly, all we can do is trust Garrett.
Yeah.
There's nothing more we can do.
Yeah, and if he
Because if he's fine, then we know what else to do.
Yeah.
And if he's not, then we'll see.
Okay.
Coming into this tribal, I feel really super nervous, but we have a game plan set in stone. And if all fails, I have an idol sitting in my bra. So if all else fails, there's that.
Okay, so they're saying 3-2.
But they think it's 3-2, but it's actually 3-2-2.
Right.
So we should be fine.
We should be fine.
Don't worry about it. And if I go home, I go home.
There's definitely a chance that the plan could backfire because Garrett, for all we know, could still be voting with them. And so either me or Jessica will be voted out. That's why, but honestly, there's nothing more we can do. We only have to trust that Garrett's telling the truth.
We can change the game at that point. I just want you two to realize that. Yeah. Because
Either I make a big move now, or I lose.
because
I'm okay with that.
all 5 of them told us to
I'm okay with rolling my dice.
all 5 of them told us to write your name down. Just a heads up.
This is not what I expected the game to be like. I don't know where I'm gonna go. It might be a live council for me, which is terrifying and exciting, and I'm legitimately getting goosebumps thinking about it.
No, I gotta work through this and figure out which lane is the right lane for Garrett's game.
Welcome Chesapeake to Tribal Council. All right, well, that immunity challenge, you guys had a hard time. Luke, you found a sandwich.
Yep, not one, just two.
You found 2 sandwiches.
Yep.
Why did you grab a sandwich?
It was right next to the item that the other tribe picked up. So I'm like, oh, this could be it. I don't know. I forgot the list. So I picked it up.
And how about you, Raymond? You took quite some time.
God, I absolutely hated that challenge. I looked literally everywhere for like a good while, and I just came up empty-handed.
Okay, well, Devin, so you guys lose the challenge. You guys head back to camp. What happened next?
It's just weird. We were just, I think we were all just sad. Like, at least we were just hanging around, just like, man, like, that's the bad part about how there's like so long between the beginning of the game and like, I guess the first time we have to go to tribal council, is that I feel like we've all gotten pretty close. Which I don't know, I didn't expect. I thought this would just be like camping where we're just like all like at each other's throats, ha ha ha, but no, this sucks. I'm gonna be gutted for whoever goes, especially if it's me.
Raymond, so let's talk about pairs, because Survivor, sometimes there's a lot of pairs. Do you feel really close to a specific person in this tribe?
Paris?
Yeah, I thought you said Paris.
Oh, Paris!
That's what I thought.
I heard Paris as in like the country. Okay, I feel like this tribe, like we've all like gotten to know each other really well, and I could confidently say that I personally trust everyone here.
Olivia, let's just take a vote. Raise your hand if you feel like you might be going home this tribal council. Everyone except for Luke. Luke, why do you feel so safe?
I honestly put complete trust in the people I've talked to, and we're solid.
Garrett, like, what are your thoughts on that? Should this is tribal council, this is Survivor, anything could happen? Is Luke, being too arrogant, or is he, just...
Luke's confidence builds confidence in me, but it is a little strange because I did inform him that the girls were telling me to vote for him. So, I mean, he was informed on that, so why is he feeling so safe if they're throwing their name? It makes me paranoid, but then, I don't know, I'm so split, I'm just so split.
Jessica, Garrett just said that... Garrett just said something. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, he just threw us under the bus, which is cool, I guess. I guess we'll see what happens, because it's Survivor and anything can happen. And I think Luke has a right to feel safe. I mean, have you seen the dude? So if that's the game that Garrett wants to play by throwing us under the bus, then so be it.
Zion, so, there's 5 guys in this tribe and only 2 girls. I have to talk about it. Do you feel like you might be, a target this tribal council?
Definitely, exactly what you said. 5 guys, 2 girls. The other tribe took out Jamie, so why wouldn't they do it to us? That's why I feel really nervous.
All right, it's time to vote. Luke, you're up first. I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Can I say something really quick?
Okay.
I never felt safe on this tribe when I came here, especially with the first idol that we found. And I feel like you guys have targeted me for whatever reason. Throw me under the bus, what have you, but Americans don't get thrown under the bus without the real idol. So this is playing for me.
All right. The rules of Survivor states that if a player plays their hidden immunity idol, all votes cast against that player do not count, and the person with the second highest number of votes is voted out. This is in fact a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Jessica do not count. I will read the votes. First vote, Jessica does not count. Second vote, Jessica does not count. Third vote, Jessica does not count. We're at 4 votes remaining. Fourth vote, Zion. 1 vote Zion. Fifth vote, Garrett. We are at 1 vote Zion, 1 vote Garrett. Sixth vote, Zion. We are at 2 votes Zion, 1 vote Garrett. And the last vote, Garrett. We have a tie. 2 votes Zion, 2 votes Garrett. All right, because we have a tie, the rules of Survivor states that we are going to have a revote, which means Zion and Garrett, because you are tied, you cannot vote. Everyone else will go vote, but you can only vote for Zion or Garrett. All right, it's time for the revote. Luke, grab the voting urn.
Way to play Survivor. Vote the girl out first. Let's play Survivor.
I'll go tally the revote. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the revotes. First vote, Garrett. Second vote, Zion. 1 vote Garrett, 1 vote Zion. Third vote, Zion. 2 votes Zion, 1 vote Garrett. Second person voted out, Survivor, the Battle of BC, Zion. Zion, come get your torch. Zion, Travis Wilkie.
Oh gosh. Warn somebody before you act.
Time for me to go.
Good luck, guys.
Take care,
Zion.
Bye, Zion. See ya.
All right, game on. You guys can head back to camp.
being voted out, I feel, obviously I'm upset, but I kind of saw it coming, so it wasn't a blindside, it wasn't a super shock. All the guys were kind of being sketchy around me and Jessica, and when Garrett threw us under the bus, we knew that we were in trouble, so yeah.
Next time on Survivor, the Battle of BC. Gloves are off at Chesapeake.
Do you blame me? My name was being thrown out and it started from you.
No.
And Raymond feels like he's on top of his tribe.
Just everything turned out perfect. My mind is completely blown right now. Honestly, like picture perfect.
However, in the game of Survivor, even the best made plans can blow up in your face.
You are almost to day 3 to celebrate. Send 2 people to participate in a summit.
Summit.
Well, I'll be one of the 2.
Pack your bags, grab everything, follow me.